We are back with another review, and today we're going to be checking out a new product that reached out to me, so I figured, hey, let's check it out. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review, and let's see what was sent over by CEENR. This is a new proprietary system that they're coming up with, which is kind of like a universal battery system across all batteries, 18 volt. Now, you might have a 20 volt, still 18 volt. That's what this whole system is really all about. You can see I have a battery here, and they asked me which brands I use. I said Black+Decker and DeWalt would be some you can send over, and I could try those out because I actually have those tools. So here we are. Let's check it out. So this is the battery pack, which is a multi-purpose pack. You could also charge, I'm going to lift these up, and I'll show you. You can also charge devices on here. USB-C and USB-A on here, which is really great. And again, it has a nice little dust cover that goes over those ports, especially if you're using like a power tool outside. There we go. Power tool outside. It allows you to have a way to charge those. Here is your indicator light, half speed on the battery. It's a square brick, and then here is the connector right here for the adapter. Now, we'll put the battery aside for now. Let's check out some of the adapters, and then I got a couple power tools that we can hook this up to if I can get this open. There we go. Here's the Black+Decker one. So again, this is going to hook onto their pack, and then this will be hooked up for Black+Decker. And then the yellow box even says 4-to-1. Again, it looks the same. Doesn't have any indicator to let you know that this is a DeWalt one. This is a Black+Decker one, but it just, I mean, it'll only hook up one way, if that makes sense. So let's do the Black+Decker one first. So here is the hookup. You slide it down the channels just like that. And we'll see if, oops. Slide it down the channels just like that. You can see it got a really nice snug, tight fit on that too. And then pressing this, oh, no, that doesn't release it. Which one does it release? Oh, it releases back here. So it's got a little button back here that allows you to slide off. It is snug, which is nice. You don't want it loose, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm trying to look through the camera and line up these slots. So again, it's got a little button back here that allows you to slide it forward. This is still the release for the tool. Speaking of the tool, let's grab our Black+Decker work light and then turn that on. Look at that. Really nice. Now, the thing about these is you're not supposed to be losing any power. So a lot of the times when you buy those adapters on Amazon, then you pop that off, pop this forward, and that slides off the Black+Decker. So a lot of the ones you buy on Amazon, you end up losing power between A and B through the adapter. And make sure that's in there. There's not supposed to be any loss during the transference of power with this, which is really nice. And here's my DCF 850, which is a compact device, and it doesn't add much bulk. It's just a square on the bottom of it. That's all it is. Sounds just like the way the motor winds up when I actually have a DeWalt battery on here. So again, it doesn't right now, no noticeably any loss of discharge of power. It even has that. It even has the little torque that we're all used to from this DCF 850. Pulling it off is really easy. It does slide on pretty easy, so pretty cool that they sent this over. This has kind of been like the solution that the power tool industry has needed, is some kind of a universal battery system, because getting into these battery ecosystems, a lot of the time it kind of sucks because you get into them maybe for one or two tools. Maybe you're in a pinch and you need to buy a certain thing and they don't have the one in your tool ecosystem, so you go buy someone else's ecosystem. Now you got, one 20 volt battery for that one tool, and when that one runs out, what are you gonna do? Go buy another tool? It would be cool to have something like this where you can just power multiple types of tools across multiple platforms as long as you have the adapters for them. So kind of would be neat if they sold a kit. This is to the company right here. If you sold a kit with basically all the adapters in them with the battery, that would be dope. It would almost be like the, the Rosetta Stone, if you would, for battery ecosystems and power tools, where you can just basically have any, pop into Ryobi one, and now you're powering Ryobis. So pretty cool to kind of test something that's universal like this. So appreciate you for sending that over, PD Nation. And again, CEENR, also very, very cool. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think of this universal battery system? Again, I dig it. It's not something, like I said, they've introduced into the market. Up until now, this is like the first of its kind as far as I know. I haven't seen any other companies come out with something like this. So pretty cool that they asked me to test this. And yes, I definitely give this a 2 thumbs up. Let's get this battery on. But you let me know down in the comments below what you think of this universal battery system. Again, both these tools, different lines, powered with the same battery today. In a matter of seconds, we were able to swap them out. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more, and have a great rest of your day.